Hi to all, from Fabrizio, and I am here to explain this new lesson about WordPress, CMS, and this is a tutorial that you can find to this file. That it is, I'm sorry, okay, nodesolution.net/WordPress tutorial, lezione is lesson, WordPress tutorial lezione 9, come migrare il tuo sito, how to migrate your site. This is the title of this article. It is on my language, but it is Italian, but you can translate easily with these plugins of Google that it is you can find on the right of the widget of my site. Okay, go to start. Now, this is a lesson that one of many lessons that you can find here on WordPress tutorial lesson. Let's see now how to migrate a website, in this case the WordPress CMS, from one domain to another. First, we need to understand what is the term migration in computer science means. With migration means when you want to transfer a domain from its website to another domain. For example, when you have domain, for example, site1.extension, and we want to transfer it to another site2, but unfortunately it is not. First of all, we remember that we see the names and not the numbers, since the DNS, here there is a link, operate this operation. But in reality, the whole process of addressing changes also in the SERP of the search engines, therefore also the SEO. We will not deal with it now, but when you transfer the site with a domain name to another site with another domain name, there is an initial loss of SEO. Currently, with Google, if the operation is done correctly, it is recovered after a period of time. Otherwise, you also risk losing visits. A correct transfer in order to avoid loss of ranking means that, for example, a possible WordPress article, site1.extension/article, and the name of article will have to be transferred exactly to site2.extension/article winter December. This is necessary clarification to prevent you from having problem with indexing. To do this, I advise you to keep for a few months a kind of interregnum as you must keep both domain are active and the domain does the right redirect from active access on domain 2, and this is the link for operate this redirect. But let's see how to migrate WordPress from one domain to another. First of all, the advice I give you, and it is good that you respect it, to make copies, because if the operation goes wrong, it is good that you have the possibility to restore everything. I recommend that you read the guide in full before taking any steps. Point 1. Backup WordPress site. Let's start with a copy of the WordPress site that it is have download all the current of your site locally. There are many ways to do this. There are even WordPress plugins, but to do this, I recommend FileZilla Server. It's a simple software open source that you can do the download from the link. You must insert inside the software the credential and after you can see the file manager of the domain on remote. Step 2. Backup of the MySQL database. Of course, it is essential to make a copy of your MySQL database. I advise you to do to avoid having any kind of problem. First, download the plugins WPDB Manager and make a copy of your database, which of course you will. Otherwise, go to your MySQL database at the address that your hosting company indicates. You access it and click and export and you make two copies a normal SQL version and compress it on the form data version particularly suitable for large database. Only 1 second please, and we can see on the picture the steps that you must execute. First of all, export and after compress and to execute. If you want, there are also other external solutions as the software MySQL front. Obviously, if you don't remember the data of your MySQL database or you have a fairly complicated hosting solution, I remind you that all the data of the connection with the DB can be also found on the files